Y'all have been together for 10 years, so congratulations on your journey. Of course, we love watching it play out. You recently had a milestone of having 3 under 3, which is wild. You crossed that milestone. Your oldest is now 4.
She's 4.
So how would you describe today's life? What's life like today?
Well, yeah, it's still crazy. I guess he turned 4, but it didn't change anything.
So crazy. No, but he's like understanding things now. Like he has full-on conversations with you, and you're like, wait, what? What? How did you remember? What? You know, it's wild.
What are you enjoying most about your journey in fatherhood, Alex?
I guess everything. I mean, it's tiring.
Yeah.
But just, you know, having them around, growing my best friends. Well, I have my best friend.
you.
Sorry, yes, I have my best friend.
Thank
We were just
you.
talking about it earlier. That's why I felt bad.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm growing my new best friend. Sorry, babe. You're out.
I was just the vessel. That's it. That's it.
No, you can't kick your wife to the curb. Too cute. What's the latest milestone for the little ones?
Ari is starting to talk.
We're starting to talk.
And she is feisty. Oh my goodness.
Where did she get her feist from?
I can't imagine who.
Me neither. Yeah, I guess there's so little and there's so many milestones every second with each one of them that I can't even think about what's latest for who, right?
I know.
If you lift something super heavy or you lift your baby off the ground, you can pop a suture, and so we have to go back into surgery and repair the...
So no lifting for sure.
The recovery really is 6 to 8 weeks, like not before.
Right, yeah.
So we see play out in this season of 90 Day Fiancé, the process of your mommy makeover.
Yes.
You're looking great, Mama.
Thank you.
How are you
Thank
feeling?
I'm feeling great. I
Yeah.
really am. I'm happy and I'm accepting everything, and it's a journey. It's a mental journey though,
How
for
so?
sure. Listen, surgery is a very lonely experience, so you'll see it unfold. Me just lashing out.
Uh-oh. And were you on the receiving end of that, Alex?
Yes, I had to be on the receiving end of that a few times.
It's a mentally lonely thing if you don't know anybody who's had the same thing as you. Like if people who have a cavity and they've never done it, you ask somebody, well, what is it like? You can't just ask somebody, what is it like to have an entire mommy makeover? Because not a lot of people do it all at once or at all. So I can't talk to him and be like, what is this how I'm supposed to feel? Like what, you know, it's wild.
So tell us what all the mommy makeover entailed, because you call it a natural mommy makeover.
Basically, I did a fat transfer. I used my natural fat and did a fat transfer into my breast.
Oh my gosh.
I did the 360, so I did a tummy tuck.
Right.
And then I did a 360 lipo. So I did lipo from my chin, my arms, upper back, lower back, and my thighs. And I put all that natural stuff here.
So hence the natural mommy
Yes,
makeover.
yes.
Oh, after the fact, you must have just felt like you had been beaten up.
The first week, I was okay because I was still...
First week, the first day, you were okay.
I thought I could run a marathon. I was like, woo!
Yeah, it was
And then
funny.
it caught up
The
to me.
First day after the surgery, she was like, I was like, oh my God, you're moving and everything. But then...
Because I think because I had 3 C-sections, I thought mentally, I was like, listen, if I had C-sections, I can get up. It's fine. No.
It's not a C-section. It's much more than a C-section. She was in bed for like 2 weeks probably.
Oh my, and you couldn't pick up your little ones for quite some time.
For months.
That is wild. And then you were...
I was struggling.
I can only
Not
imagine. And then
gonna
there were
lie.
things that, I mean, not to get too
There was
grotesque
some
or
gross
intimate,
stuff.
Yeah.
but you have like a lot of fluid that has
And
to
he
be...
took care of me.
There's a lot of fluid buildup during and after the surgery, so we want all that fluid to drain out. The drains are basically these little tubes that we put in the space where we do the tummy tuck, and you'll have to do the maintenance on it. So you just have to empty them every 4 to 6 hours and keep a record of how much you're emptying them, and then we'll take them out after 1 week.
After 1 week.
And he's still with me. But he saw 3 babies be delivered. So I'm, you know, he was my medic. My medic.
Yeah, you
I
really
was-
were
I
her
was,
medic.
Yeah, stay-at-home nurse. Like just without staying at home.
Yeah.
With going to work and coming back
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
a nurse.
Now, I mean, everyone, it seemed, Loren, from your friends to your mother to even Alex, no one seemed to be a fan of this mommy makeover that you were dead set on doing. I mean, no one wanted you to electively go under the knife. So how much did you weigh their opinions before going into this procedure?
I didn't.
Nothing could change your mind.
Alex, he can get to me if he wants to, but he knew how important this was for me. And usually, I let people convince me and persuade me, but for whatever reason, this I was so dead set on for years. It wasn't like a 1 month thing. Like, I was talking about it for years.
Wow.
You want a mommy makeover?
Oh, yes.
Like a full.
Oh, hello, goodbye.
Yeah?
I mean, I tried to talk her out of it, but
Yeah.
once I knew that it's, you know, it's
No
gonna
change in
happen.
mama's mind.
Not in this, yeah.
He can usually change my mind, though, but not in this.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's just she was doing so well before, like after the third baby and before the surgery, with all her, you know, changes in lifestyle and working out and eating and all of that, and she was progressing so well that I felt like she should just keep going with that without the surgery. But I knew she sat on it, so then I just gave in with that.
Yeah. Well, one of your biggest concerns was the recovery process, and I mean, obviously so, because of everything that your body was going through, but also the house full of kids.
I don't know if I'm ready. Hearing all of this information kind of stresses me out, honestly.
So how do you feel like you navigated that? Taking care of the fort.
Right. I think I did pretty good. I mean, I was struggling. It was I was tired. I didn't have any time. It was hard. But
Was it as difficult as you anticipated?
probably.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be hard.
What did you make of how he held everything down at the house?
I didn't think I was a bad patient. Come on. I didn't think I'm a bad patient.
Says the patient.
We're not gonna go back there.
I think
We're
I'm
here
a good
now.
patient. No, he was amazing. I
Yeah.
could not have asked for better support.
Aw.
He did it. I could not have changed the drains and did what he did. I would have been like, fend for yourself.
Yeah. And what about with him taking care of the kids since you were unable
Oh
to?
no, he's amazing.
Aw.
He's just the best dad, and like they admire him and worship him, and Abba, I can do no wrong.
Like
So I wasn't worried.
I always took care of the kids. It's not like something new. It's just now I had to take care of them all the
By your-
time
right.
without a break.
Right.
Like, I change diapers and bathe them and feed them and do everything regardless. Right?
Yes, and you did such a great job.
Because I see you shaking. And just looking at you.
it.
Like you're, like
I'm not trying to stir anything
like you're
up here.
questioning something over there.
You did great.
That's awesome.
Just usually we have our turns. you
Right,
know?
exactly.
I do
Tech,
the
you're it.
morning.
I'm
yeah,
still
exactly.
on diaper duty since the surgery and since I'm recovering.
Well, you knew you're gonna pay for this, right?
Of course, naturally. Lauren, what would you say to mamas out there, to women out there that are struggling with body image issues and thinking maybe this is a procedure that I might like to try out myself?
So I have body dysmorphia. It's not a secret. I've been open about it. I talk about it more this season, you'll see. And it's definitely a struggle. You just have to know what you want. And if you want to go through the surgery, do it for yourself and just have no regrets with it. Like, I have no regrets doing it. I know it wasn't easy. But I'm really happy and have a good support system.
Good.
It's so important.
Yeah. Does it make you want to do any more procedures?
I mean, you can always touch up.
A
But
little refresher, but honey, you look great.
Thank
You really do.
Thank you. I'm getting there. Again, body dysmorphia, I'm accepting my body. I feel good, but it's a process.
It's a journey, and
a
I'm sure it
journey.
always will be, but just try to know that and own that.
Yeah, thank you.
You both have said that you are done having kids. Now, is this mommy makeover a way to like solidify the fact that mama's done, she's putting her foot down, or might there be a chance that you could expand the family in the future?
There's always a possibility.
Pausing you there a little bit. huh,
Because
both of
I
us?
miss it. He said, oh, you're gonna have baby fever. I'm like, no, I'm not, don't worry.
Uh-huh.
He's right. I freaking have baby fever, but do I really want to go back? Forget about the surgery, right?
Uh-huh.
I can always get redone, but like, do I want to go backwards? I don't know.
Never say never.
Never say never.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's the max. That's where we are. Never say never, but not more than that.
I'm nevered.
What is your stance now on potentially moving to Israel? That's a storyline that we've seen play out with y'all over the years. Of course, Lauren's parents are not for it at all.
I
do
am
it.
not for it.
Okay.
Period.
Why?
Nothing you can say will change my mind.
We've seen that play out as well. We've got the war going on in Israel. So what is your stance in what that move could look like, when that could happen, if it's still a possibility? And I can only imagine what your mom has shared with you now that Israel is in a state of war.
So we don't talk about it. My mom and I, we don't really talk about the move. I don't think they realize that it's something we still want to do. We talk about it, and it's definitely a goal of ours.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a war right now, so we're not gonna move any, like, at this moment, but that was also not the plan, honestly. We tried to kind of rush it, but we always had a plan to move there in, you know, when the youngest is at least 3 or 4 years old, not when she's just was born.
Yeah.
So it's still the plan. You know, with everything going on in there, hopefully it will only make things better for the future and safer, and there will be some better resolution to what was going on for many years, and maybe it will only make things more better for us to move there and safer for the future and for a long time. So yeah, right now it's not good.
I know, and I hope that your family and friends stay safe, and we wish you luck on that decision and that journey if that's something that you two and the family decide to do, you know?
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we got to talk Big Ed. I know he is not one of your favorites on 90 Day.
Ed canceled our wedding without even telling me.
What was your reaction when you heard the news and, you know, you've seen that play out? What was your reaction?
Just don't understand it. Like, I don't know. We,
Yeah, it's crazy to call it off without letting
like,
her know.
what?
Are you in touch with Liz at all, or no?
We don't really talk to a lot of people from it. We try and stay away. We keep to ourselves. You know, we live our normal life.
Yeah, but is there one particular storyline of someone else, another couple that you're like, oh, this is intriguing. I kind of like following along occasionally.
I like Emily and Kobe because they're kind of in a similar situation as us, right? I just think that we're like the most relatable to them. Like, they have a good relationship with her parents. They watch the kids. Like, I just think that they're having a third baby. We have 3, so we get it.
Cool. How long do you foresee y'all's story playing out on 90 Day Fiancé? We've seen it, what now? Almost 10
We'll talk
years?
it like season 20, okay? 20, we're gonna be on 20 out of 18 seasons, okay? 20 out of 18 seasons
Yeah,
we're gonna be
know.
on.
Alex, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'm not having babies to say on 90 Day Fiancé, but
Yeah, nobody did. I don't know, I guess as long as they want, but yeah, I never imagined they will be still here 10 years after shooting Happily Ever After.
I know, and
Never.
people are so fascinated with your lives. Could you have ever even imagined that?
no, I don't think we still understand it. Like,
Yeah.
people come up to us
Uh-huh.
and they're like, can we say hi? We're like, yes, of course. Like, you're so normal. And we're like, yes. Like, I don't know. We try not to get caught up in it because we don't want it to change us. We don't want it to affect our relationship, our kids, anything. Like, that's it.
Yeah, because relationships got to come first.
Yeah.
you know?
Yes.